Story 1. Eternal Midnight. A love cursed by darkness. The night was cold, the kind that seeped into bones and settled in the soul. Isabella pulled her cloak tighter around her shoulders, her heart pounding as she stared at the towering Blackmoor Manor. It had stood for centuries, abandoned yet untouched, a place of whispered legends and forbidden love. She shouldn't have come. Every part of her screamed to turn back, but love had called her here. Love and something darker, something she could not name. It had been 1 year since Damien vanished, the man she had given her heart to, the man she was meant to marry. The townsfolk claimed he had fallen victim to the curse that haunted Blackmoor Manor, that his soul had been claimed by the darkness within. But Isabella knew Damien. He was strong. He was still alive. She could feel him. So she had followed the whispers, the old letters left on her doorstep in ink that never seemed to dry. The final note had only one message: come before the next blood moon, or never see me again. And so, here she stood. The heavy iron gate groaned as she pushed it open. The moment she stepped inside, the wind stopped. The air grew unnaturally still, as if the entire world had taken a breath and refused to exhale. As she walked up the stone steps, the front door creaked open on its own. The scent of wilted roses and something rotten filled her lungs. Candlelight flickered in the grand hall, illuminating dust-covered portraits of people with hollow, watchful eyes. Then she heard it, a voice, soft, familiar. "Isabella, you shouldn't have come." Her breath hitched, her body froze. She turned slowly, and there he was, Damien. But something was wrong. He looked the same, yet not. His skin was too pale, his eyes too dark, as if the shadows of the manor had seeped into his soul. She took a step forward, but he took one back. "You have to leave," he whispered, his voice lined with something between sorrow and fear. Tears burned in her eyes. "No, I came for you." "You don't understand," Damien said, shaking his head. "This place, it doesn't let go. It won't let me leave. And now, it won't let you either." A chill slithered down her spine. The air around her grew thick, pressing against her chest like unseen hands. The flickering candlelight twisted into grotesque shadows, figures that moved when they shouldn't have. A whisper crawled through the room, soft at first, then rising into a chorus of wails and screams. Then, the door slammed shut. She spun around. The entryway had vanished. The walls shifted, the portraits warping into skeletal faces with gaping mouths. Damien reached for her. "Isabella, you have to listen to me." But she couldn't move. Something cold was curling around her wrists, her ankles, like invisible chains. The voices grew louder. The room darkened. Then she saw them, figures emerging from the shadows. Brides, lovers, souls lost to the curse. Their eyes were empty, their faces frozen in expressions of grief and terror. Isabella's heart slammed against her ribs. Damien! He clenched his jaw, his hands trembling. "They want you," he said, his voice breaking. "Like they wanted me." A cold hand grazed the back of Isabella's neck. A voice whispered in her ear, something ancient, something not human. She screamed, but no sound left her lips. Damien lunged forward, grabbing her arms, his grip both burning hot and ice cold. His eyes flickered, shifting between sorrow and something inhuman. "You have to choose," he whispered. "Stay or run." The room began to collapse around them. The shadows screeched, reaching for her. And Isabella realized the truth. Damien was not entirely Damien anymore. Something else had taken root inside him, and if she stayed, it would take her too. The whispers demanded her answer. The clock struck midnight. And Isabella? Ending. Does she escape, Or does she surrender to the curse and stay with Damien forever?